Okay, so we have 2 fuel. I mean, we're... We can take 1 jump in here. We're going to be buying fuel from there. Okay. Okay, so battleship wreckage maybe? Maybe we get... With the planet, we should get the planet and the commandos option. Got Lynch for you, sir. So, we're working on our mid-air refueling when we encountered some Kosh drift metal. It's not a ton, mind you, but it should help some. We need fuel. Alright. Let's get the commandos. Ooh, okay. We'll lose between 0 and 0 commandos and bring 66 to 100% available resources. That's okay, but we do have a little bit of commandos to spare. Lose between 1 and 8 is probably a bit high for less stuff. Like, this is like... Between 1 and 8 for less stuff. Between 0 and 8 for even less stuff. Or between 0 and 9 and possibly themselves for only slightly more. I don't like the plus themselves. Okay. We've taken an easy path. Gunwoo Mishra, who's done very well in the past. Bring back some fuel, buddy. Bring back some fuel. Okay, well, it's something. These are the skills. So these are the roles of what their skills are that they're using. So with the 3 skills, you've got more chances of getting a passing roll. There's 9 skills in total. 68 scrap, no losses. Continuing on. Continue on, dude. So what do we get? 177 scrap. Not awful. Right, so we have 1 fuel. We have to jump. We can't risk... I think this is where you could possibly do something if they weren't hot on your trail. Oh, you can't dive. Alright, we can't afford to go here and well, we can. But... because there's no fuel, there's no guaranteed fuel there, except for the 1. We might not be able to get to see the 4 points of interest. This one's only got 2. But at least we can buy fuel there, which will help us in the next sector, I guess. I think that's kind of important. Scrapper in a Kosh minefield, sir. Looks like I got the best of it, too. Anyway, your birds can scrap that ship, Captain. In those mines, be risky. Could damage our birds pretty good. You feel like rolling the dice, sir? Nope, I've got plenty of scrap. We push on. We might need the scrap, but it isn't worth the risk. I think we need the scrap at all, actually. Alright, roll high. Oh! Mm. Oh man, if only we'd gone to the... No, I still want to buy. Okay. Sneak up on a ship, but offer it a chance to surrender. Ambush the pirate battleship. Or continue on because we're not looking for battle. No, that's ambush. To your station's crew, we have an edge over our enemy, and we're not going to waste it. But what if these are nice pirates, sir? Nice pirates have to be the naivest radar officer I've ever worked with. You have to be the naivest radar officer I've ever worked with. You have ambushed the enemy, your units are deployed, and your weapons are ready to fire. Alright, so they have 2 lots of fighters and drones. They do also have a Pierce Laser Mark II, which I think we might hit twice, right? What is that? EMP towers. So we want to make sure, and they've got incoming fighters. I'm not too worried about their incoming fighters. What is this? That's another EMP tower. I wonder if this is worth putting a shield down for. And then firing it like the drones or something. I want to put full units down. I want 2. So we want 2 things of drones, basically. Drones good for fighters? No, drones are bad fighters. So we want frigates. We only have 1 lot of frigates. Exactly the same? Okay. So fighter for the drones. Yeah? Fighter for the drones. Frigate for a fighter. And then who do we want to get in around the back? Cruiser? Get a cruiser in there and just aim at weapons. They've got 2 hull plates, so I think we need to be focusing for this fight. I'd like to get another set of drones in, but I don't. Oh, for the fighters, another set of frigates in. Sorry. We send this guy up into here, and he can damage from here. And if the other guys are there, they'll get shielded. They're very slow though, but they'll be on board first. We're going straight out. Maybe we just need something quick to get up there. I don't want to sit back on defense since we were going to ambush. Like, we could get very close to deployed, right? Like, if we're deploying, can we get there before they deploy? Plus we're shooting their squadron. Is that going to do... Let's see what happens. Oh, that's right. They're going faster, aren't they? Should I put in the extra... I don't have the extra speed. We got rid of it. Why would you go that way? Why would any of you go that way? Oh, it's frigate, not thing. Okay. I need to think about this again. I won't let you select a final point. Oh, that's interesting. We can choose to attack with those guys, right? But as soon as you put a waypoint down, you can't choose to attack. Well, it's also annoying if you want to attack units that are going to be moving, like if you're hitting a moving target, because you won't follow them after your last queued point. They're drones? Fighters out. Oh, you're out of commission. Well, looks like we're sending up these guys. Why would you go through that one? Stop trying to go through the EMP thing. Okay. They're drones, so I should send fighters. We're shielding our stuff. Oh, nice. Okay, we did wreck our things, though. The crew's got knocked really far. Yeah, it's when one of their hull plates blows up. So I wonder if there's any strategy to withdrawing some of your units. Or if they're going to get knocked back to that distance away no matter what. Good job, Admiral. Here's a summary of the battle. Silly pirates. Alright, let's go to the store. What do we got? Fighter Mark III Wraiths. Yeah, it'd be nice to get have more than just Mark 1 crap, right? There's some fuel and commandos, seems good. I almost want to commit to that 60. Dark matter cannon. Units can't move through or stay on targeted cells for 8 seconds. I mean, sure, it's kind of. Okay, let's just see. What do our guys have? Like our Mark 1 fighters have 5 DPS and move at 0.9 cells a second. Same speed, 7 DPS. Okay. Advanced stealth. Cooldown 6 seconds. Activate stealth mode. Cancel, taking damage. Become invisible to enemies while active. First attack deals double damage and 2 times heat to systems. Upon exiting stealth mode, generate an EMP shockwave, deactivating all adjacent enemy squadrons for 2 seconds. So can you use it straight away, or do you have to be on the field for 6 seconds first? Either way, that's pretty strong. Like, you come out attacking something and then just destroy it. They start in stealth? That's even better. What do these dronies do? 5 DPS versus 3 DPS. So it seems like the DPS upgrades are small, but if everyone's DPS is upgrading that, it's probably still good, right? And the Protector, he's got a small upgrade, but they're tough. We did use them, just that one though. When damaging enemy battleship, steal up to 17 scrap per fight. Let's get these dronies and these fighters. Some neon fuel and some commandos. Do we just sell off the other ones, or do we leave them as last resorts? Not really worth that much, and what are we using the scrap for? Can we get an extra bay in the upgrades? Is that... What does that last bay cost? 450? We might sell later. Well, let's have a look at the local map first. Oh. We're moving on to a boss fight, so... Is it worth selling? Do we have enough to sell in order to get an extra bay? Is it worth selling them? I wasn't really a big fan of that guy, but it's around 264. 316, and even if we sell 3 of those, we'd have to sell 4 of them. That's a lot of our stuff. In which case then we don't have it. Okay, that's... I don't think that's it. What other upgrade could we possibly get? Decrease the time squad. Oh, that's actually that's probably worth it. That's... I know what that means now. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. I was thinking that meant something else before. It doesn't. Yeah, there we go. This has been really fun. We're only on the second boss. One of Mother's sector bosses. You're that imp that took care of Skeege in the last sector. This is Jeef. That's really cool. I like it. I am, and I'll take care of you if you get in my way. Mom told me to kill you nice and dead. Now I see why. You're kinda mean. Am I kind or am I mean? The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Okay, he has drone shredders that only they steal scrap from me, but that's okay. They've got really low health. He's also got 54 squadrons, but it looks like they're all really low health. They have 4 DPS. He's got other drones, so we're going to want fighters and fighters, I believe. Fighters and fighters. He's also going to have incoming drones and drones. Well, he's just got heaps of drones. What's his weapon? He's got a flat cannon. So we are a little concerned about the flat cannon, but it hits his units as well, though, right? He's got a fighter. So we want our frigate in for his fighters. And we want to tear apart his drones. Alright, so let's get fighters for the drones. Oh, they're damaged. We weren't able to repair them either. It sucks. Did we get the new fighters? Did we get the Mark III? We did get the... Okay. Alright, let's get a frigate in. Now, they do damage when they explode. No, it's the... So I kind of don't want to do that to my stealthy dudes. Okay. They're already out, so that's a start. Okay, and their reinforcements are gone. So I don't want to put them into... Do I have to choose to put them in stealth, or are they going to do it? Because I want to put them into stealth when units come out. And I want to stop their units from coming out now. Oh, you have to take them out of combat? I don't want to do that. Like they're locked out of this, right? We can sit back, or we can go after this weapon. I think we go for the kill before the weapon goes off. Come, boys. Uh-oh. Fighter versus drones. They're boomer drones as well. Oh, I didn't put anyone else back. Why didn't I do that? Panz. Some other units. Oh, there goes the flak. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Actually, let's leave him. No, that's not good. There's so little. Okay. But they're doing so much damage because I chose to ignore them. Okay, need something else here. What else they got coming out? Fighters? I don't have enough. I don't have enough frigate. She's trying to heal. Those boomer drones, man. Need to get. Man, those. If I had a cruiser impaler, if we had an extra fourth one, we could have had the cruiser impaler just sitting back, chonking it. Could have been the way to go. Which we might have to resort to. Oh. What if we're just turtling? Are we turtling up? Oh, wrong spot. Uh-oh. It's so low. Most battleships, including yours, have a compartmentalized hull that will make them more resistant to destruction. Hull bars represent the health of your battleship. Each hull bar has a certain amount of health. Once depleted, the hull bar is destroyed, and if any takes over, hull bars will be repaired for free by mechanics as long as they haven't been destroyed. Oh man. That misfire. Okay. Oh, these guys are almost back in it. I think we're like just full on go right now, yeah? Oh, they've got another plate? They've got another plate. I didn't realize there were 3 plates. Panz, what did you do? Okay, I mean, their units are so low, though. Like, their units almost die straight away. I need something with a bit of grunt. Fighter. I need a frigate for their fighter. Fighters for their drones. It's gonna be quicker doing that. What are they sending out again? They're sending drones out next? No, they've got drones out. That's going to be something else. They've had drones and fighters, right? So I'm going to need to put at least 1 fighter anyway. Everything's destroyed. My fighters versus their fighters. It's going to have to be. And they're firing their flag. Oh. We're going to have to go drone versus drone here. Something back, guys. Okay, we lost a whole plate. We lost 7 scrap, we wrecked all our stuff, but we got 500 scraps. That's intense.